games on the board, man. Gotta love that, gotta love that. Oh, sup y'all? Welcome back to another news video. And inside today's news video, Rec Room made a few games. We also have some community news, and we have a few new things that you might find interesting in today's update. Before we do talk about all that new stuff though, please consider subscribing and liking. We're almost at 46K, and I would love to reach that milestone. Let's get started, my friend. So there are a few updates to the Rec Center, believe it or not. First off, we now have this door leading up to Rec Room's new game, Ham Tower, and it's essentially just this map that takes place in this construction site dig. There's this crane that holds a piece of ham that you need to collect to be able to win the round, and you'll have a bunch of props scattered around you on the floor. You and other people have to grab these props, manipulate them into a way which allows you to get high enough to reach the actual ham on the crane. You can try using dumb luck, or you could even use tricks as well, by holding props and making them look still, forcing players to phase through them and stuff. There's honestly a lot of strategy in Ham Tower, and I like it a lot, to be honest with you. So check it out in the Rec Center. Winners of Ham Tower will also be inside their own room, and will have the ability to choose the next round's theme using AI. So it's pretty interesting, honestly, and the AI will like change the environment and stuff. You'll find this Ham Tower door inside the Rec Center, and I would suggest giving it a try at least once. On this little part of the Rec Center, if we come over here, this is a little bit different. We have Maker World, another Rec Room game. Now, Maker World is essentially just like a little tutorial for, Maker Pen and stuff like that. You have to use Maker Pen to get past this actual, big ol' obstacle course, and this obstacle course goes on for a little while. And when I say a little while, I mean like a little while. These obstacle courses are pretty cool though, because there's like even little custom enemies that try to run up on you and blow you up and stuff. It's honestly pretty cute. But yeah, this is another Rec Room game, and it's called Maker World. You have Maker Pen access, and you can clone the room and use it as a template room if you want to. There's all the actual tools that they have for you to use to build and all the props and stuff. And if this interests you guys, check it out in Rec Room at Maker World. Continuing onwards to some Rec Room announcements though. Oh, wait, what room I'm in, you ask? Well, good thing you asked, because I'm in Graffiti Art Zone. It's a room I'm a part of, which allows you to graffiti anywhere inside this actual world. We recently hit 100,000 room visits, and honestly, I just want to say thank you for that. I haven't really ever been a part of something this successful before when it came to rooms in Rec Room, and finally being able to achieve something like this is kind of surreal to me. Thank you guys for your love and support. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, let's keep going. Now, recently, it was announced that ship notes are going to be posted to the creator forum, so you can leave your comments and feedback directly. This way we can also clarify, add more details, and address any questions you might have. You can check out this week's update on the creator forum here. Now, this was kind of awesome because there's also some extra notes and instructions for the find and avoid obstacle and find the avoid ebb chips that they released this week. And custom player properties and store custom data about players in Rooms 2 was also announced. Much like object properties, custom player properties are a new feature for Rooms 2 that can be used to store custom data about players. Unlike object properties, which are object specific, all player properties exist for every player in the room. Create a new player property, all you have to do is reference it. You'll find two new chips in your palette, get, and player set, and a new event called player property chain. If you guys are interested on how to use player properties and stuff like that, check out the actual dev forum inside the description below. When we talk about what's next inside this dev forum though, next up for circuits are messages. Those similar to events but more flexible, more powerful, and able to target an object directly. Expect a write-up soon. Over the next couple months, you'll start to see a bunch of our made by Rec Room inventions and templates using player properties and messages in consistent ways. This is part of an effort to make sure inventions can just work wherever you spawn them. We'll be publishing a list of our internal conventions soon, and you'll be able to make inventions that are fully compatible with ours. So I also forgot to note this in my video, but also apparently Rec Room's been lagging a lot more in this recent update. People have just been noticing that Rec Room is lagging, and I think I know why. Apparently it's because of the favorite back holster just kind of bugging. If you're confused about what I'm talking about, it's basically the little holster on your back for whenever you have like favorite items in your backpack, for example. It's a new bug where players just reach behind their back and they just lag the entire game for other players as well. It's such a strange bug. I don't know how this even happens in Rec Room. But yeah, if you've been lagging a lot more recently in public matches on Rec Room, then that could be a major cause why. There's also this new research lab survey, which allows you to get a free green bubbly. It takes about 4 to 5 minutes, and what it talks about isn't really hinted at inside the email. Also, this is how Classic Bean looks like inside the new update for players who are able to keep it equipped after the new update. And there was a bug with the laser beam cannon taking a long time to charge up. It turns out they turned off the culprit performance experiment causing the issue. The fix to the experiment is going to ship in a future update though. Now, it wasn't brought to my attention until Werewolf started talking about it, but did you know that there was actual concept art for My Little Monsters and the monsters actually having accessories on? Honestly, kind of insane, and I feel like Rec Room could take advantage of the monetary gain from this type of stuff. To me, it just seems like more items to sell. But what are your guys' thoughts? Now, if there's one thing I should say, my memberships are the top tier. People give me money every single month for shoutouts and videos and sneak peeks to all of my videos. If you guys want to cash in on this offer, then of course just join the membership. And if you look down, I can see that this is my video inside the YouTube description. So massive shout out to A-Ray VR, Severity, Blur, Eric OVR, FMR Games, Sub, Big Slug, Iron Guy, Ondog Kiwi, Mr. RFY, Fire God 82, Captain Candy, Cray, Default Gmilkman, Dashi, Chicken Noodle, Sebastian Solis, Use Code Skull, Names Unlisted, Not the Pup, Cody Fan 76, Toms, Cam VR, Cam, Tex Storms, Noel, Nolan, The Dragon Boy, Garlic Bread, It's Freddy RR, Dozer, BB Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix 9, and of course Box David. After reading out your guys' names for so long, it gets to a point where I can really memorize the people who stick around the longest. The 10 oldest people that join the membership, I can probably recite your guys' names in order by heart. Anyways, let's end off this video. And unfortunately, at the moment, this is quite literally everything new inside of Rec Room. I talked about all the new announcements, all the new community news, and everything new that you should see in game right now. If I missed out on anything, please let me know down inside the comments below. And of course, people, I'll see you guys inside the next video. Also, the reason why I'm on screen mode is because VR Link sucks. I still hate you, MetaQuest Link. I hate you!